What's happening, dogs? It's Mr. Allen, and we're talking simple and compound interest in this video here. So we got to determine if the scenario is simple or compound interest. Then we're going to write a function, and we're going to determine the amount of money in the account after 10 years. So first one, person starts out with $600 in their account. After a year, it grows to $642. Then $686.94, then $753.03. Well, this does not seem to be simple because they're not adding the same amount each time. Simple interest, it's whatever the percent you add to the first amount, and then you're adding the same thing each time. If it's compound interest, you then earn interest on the interest you earned. And then you earn interest on that interest that was earned on that interest, hence the name compound, okay? So I'm thinking this one's going to be compound, but by how much? Let's see here. I'm going to take the 642, and divide it by 600, okay? So I took this one, and I divided it by the previous, which means we had a growth of 7% from here to here. Okay, so I'm going to jot that down. So this is a growth of 7% from here to here. Let's see if that happens again. So if I take the 686.94 and divide that by 642, I get the same thing. So this right here, so from here to here was 7%, here to here, 7%. Let's see if we get that on the last one here. We've got 735.03 divided by 686.94. Hit enter. We get really, really close to that 7% increase. I have a feeling there's a little bit of a rounded value right there. I know there was because I read the problem. Anywho, 7% increase here. So this is compounding interest. Okay, so compound interest. All right. So now I need to write a function for this thing. And if you notice, we have the 1.07. That's a 7% growth. And if we were to backtrack this a little bit and write it like one of the ones we've seen before, we're going to say, let's see here. We'll go, I think we usually use like P of T for our money. Our principal, or our amount of money that we have after a certain amount of time. Some will use like A of T, whatever. Up to you. Do what your teacher's having you do. So we start out with the initial amount here of 600, okay? And then we're going to go up by 7%. So we have 1 plus that 7%, 0.07, as a decimal raised to the T. Actually, I think I want to make this A of T. There we go. A of T, not P of T. All right. I'll rewrite the A here in a second. Okay, so we got 600 times 1 plus 0.07 raised to the T. And we see that on the calculator as well, that it's 1.07. So I'm just going to clean this up, clean that up. We got 600, then 1.07 raised to the T. No need to really write this step here. I was just kind of showing you how usually you'd be given a percent and asked to write a function. We're kind of going backwards on this one here. So there we go. Now, if I wanted to figure out in 10 years, right, it says after 10 years, we'll just do A of 10. 600, 1.07, raised to the 10th. So let's do that. 600, parentheses, 1.07, raised to the 10th power. Got it all? All right. In the money. In the money. $1,180.29. Boom. I like it. Cool. There we go, guys. So that one, compound interest, because we're not going up by the same amount, dollar amount that is. We're going up by a percentage, a multiplier, if you will. So there we go. First one done. Let's get the next one now. We start with 350, then go to 475, then 600, then 725. This looks like we're going up by, we're adding $125 to each one of these. So this one is going to be simple interest, okay? We can figure out what percent 125 is of 350. You won't really need it to figure this out. So we're going to say simple interest. And when I write this function here, I'll do A of T again. We start out with our 350, so 350, and we're just adding 125 every year we have the account. That's really about it, okay? So pretty basic formula there, just a linear equation. Compound interest, that's the move. You want compound interest because you want your money making money, and the money that made money off that money makes money. But, you know, $125 is a good increase. Let's see how much they're going to have after 10 years here. Because right now I feel like this is kind of the winner, but in the long haul, compound interest is king. All right. So we got 350 plus 125 times 10. and we got $1,600. So A of 10 is, I'll write it all out, 350 plus 125 times 10, which gives me $1,600. There we go. All right, guys. So that's about it. So again, compound interest here because it's not going up by a constant amount. Simple interest here because it is going up by a consistent amount year after year. There we go. Fantastic, wonderful. I almost forgot to circle this guy here. I mean, that's like that's the best part, man. When you're done with the problem, you circle it. Couldn't believe I forgot that. All right, thanks again for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoy these videos and keep watching them. Like and subscribe and spread the word. Have a wonderful day.